Hey everybody, it's Keith Ciaramello. It is early morning here on the South Shore of Long Island, and I just wanted to put this video up just to let everybody know how everything was. I'm really grateful for all the emails and messages and texts and calls that I've been getting. People concerned about how I am and how my wife is and how the business is. So let me tell you. Um, it's pretty bad. By no means am I going to say that we have it the worst because I've seen some horrible things through my church and just um, what's going on around here. There's military and there's FEMA and there's people are eating, um, what do you call them, MREs are being handed out in blankets. And I mean, it's a disaster zone for sure. Something like I've never experienced in my life. I'm 44. It's weird. Like this and 9/11, um, probably the craziest things I've ever experienced. So it's pretty heavy duty. Anyway, so the shop was under like 3.5, 4 feet of water. The water was filled with, once it got to a certain level, sewage, fuel oil from people's heating, um, just garbage, all sorts of contaminants. So the shop's got to be completely ripped and re-rocked and possibly restudded. And so there's a ton of work that needs to be done. Um, and I have a great relationship with the landlord, and I feel really horrible that they're going through this. They lost a lot of property themselves. You know, I lost my car. It's got to be replaced. It's totally wiped out. They lost several cars and damaged property. And right now, the verdict is out whether I'll even be able to tattoo here anymore. Um, I mean, the decision is mine, but really, I just after knowing what's happened downstairs, I wouldn't really feel entirely safe here tattooing. So as of right now, I've been offered, very generously offered, a chair nearby at a shop. So I'm not tattooing in a house, and I'm not tattooing at home. It's nothing like that. It's a professional shop. I'm just not announcing the name of the shop quite yet. Um, but you can contact me through my shop number, which is now forwarded to my cell, 516-623-5665, or you can email me, tattoosbykeith@mac.com. That's tattoosbykeith@mac.com. And I'm going to start tattooing next week. Excuse the computer noises. So anyway, that's kind of it. FEMA really wasn't helpful financially for us. They offered a 4% loan and a lot of hoops to jump through to get it. Um, I actually have a much better deal with my own bank, and we're going to have to kind of eat our losses, which are we've approximated, between 10 and 11,000, which again is nothing compared to some of the numbers I've heard businesses and families lose in the area. So by no means is this, look at me, I'm like the worst off guy in the world. Quite to the contrary. I mean, I'm blessed. I got my wife, I've got my dogs, my mom just turned 82. I'm still, still got these, so I'm not out of business. Um, so anyway, yeah, I'll be tattooing and painting and going nuts. And I put up that donation button. I'm not crazy about the idea, but I have to learn to accept help from people instead of always being the guy that helps people. So I've been encouraged to do that. Um, and then you're going to see auctions going up as soon as I can do, or on my big cartel as soon as I can do. Stuff, I just got to get rid of a bunch of stuff now. None of it is water damaged. That all went in the garbage. I actually had to stop kids from picking my garbage. People posting pictures on Instagram of all this cool stuff they got out of my garbage, and I had to let them know it was probably covered in poop, so they should probably get rid of it. Um, but just personal stuff that, you know I gotta let go because it's more important that my family survive than I have a certain piece of art or collectible or book. So, and artists have been nice enough to donate pieces for me to sell. So, and my own personal work that I'll be getting rid of. So anyway, keep an eye out for that. You can get to me by normal phone and email. If you're a friend of mine, my cell phone's still working. You can call me, text me, no problem. And I'll announce the shop that I'm at soon enough, but it's nearby, and anybody who has an appointment, you've probably been called already, and if not, call me, and we'll get you in right away. I guess that's it. There's really not much more to say than to thank people who have actually reached out personally to help me, and that would be Eternal Ink, first of all. To help me replace all my ink, which is, I keep a complete set of ink, so it's a lot of dough. So thank you very much to Eternal. Thank you to Richie Bulldog. Thank you to Keith B. Machine Works, who built a beautiful machine and then sold it to donate the money to my wife and I to help us rebuild. And Franco Vescovi, who makes the Keith Ciaramello signature Bishop, is sending me some machines to help get us back on our feet financially. Anyway, I don't want to drag this out. This already says I'm like 6.5 minutes. So anyway, if I left anybody out, I'm really sorry. Personal friends who've come: Jerry Nikovsky, Mikey Panicello, Mike DePauli, who's a roadkill from ECW, and he's just a personal friend of mine, so I don't need to give his pro wrestling credits. He's an awesome guy, and he's always there when we need him. People at my church, the Vineyard Church in Rockville Center, lent me cars, gave me a warm place to stay for a couple of days, and I don't know. I'm going to start. When I think about like the kindness of strangers, it's pretty touching, and it's nice to know that people are willing to help out. So anyway, that's how things are. It's not this dreary mess. It's not terrible, but you just got to understand, if I look tired, I am tired. I haven't had a good night's sleep since this thing happened. I've been sleeping on a couch that's 3 feet too short for my body. And I tried to stay at home until it got to about 34 degrees. I got a pulled shoulder. I'm toast. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Anything you can do is welcomed and graciously accepted. And even just the kind words for those of you who are in similar or worse conditions, the kind words and support do mean a lot. Because, sometimes as an artist you're in a vacuum and you don't know that you're affecting people in a positive way. So anyway, I'll post something else soon that's a little more understandable and a little more concise. But I just felt like I needed to kind of make a statement because a lot of people have been asking what's going on, what happened, what are you doing, where are you going. So the answer is hopefully we're all there, and if they're not, just give me a call. I always welcome a phone call or an email. Again, 516-623-5665 or tattoosbykeith@mac.com. TATTOOSBYKEITHMOUSE. Anyway, I'm trying to keep my sense of humor, so I love you guys, and everybody stay safe, and my prayers to everybody who's got it way worse. All right, I'll talk to you all soon.